bear with me. I've done a lot of bad things in life. Ran away from home when I was 16 years old. As a young adult, enter into me being an older adult. I smoked weed and drank. I was a whore. I did a whole lot of negative stuff that I'm not proud of at all, by far. I was a leader. Meaning that I did a lot of things on my own. Like, nobody didn't force me to do it. I wasn't a product of my environment. I just led myself to do these negative things. But then at times I was a follower as well. So I played both roles. I put on both hats. I was a leader at times and I was a follower. I boost clothes, I sold weed, I almost sold crack. The only reason why I didn't sell crack is because I got busted selling marijuana. Other than that, the weed, I was selling nicks and dime bags, and it wasn't getting me nothing but sneaker money. So I had a hookup, and the dude was like, yo, whenever you want to step the game up to, coke or crack or whatever have you, I got you. So that day, I was just about to get something cut up, but I got busted by the cops. So I've done a lot of foul things in my life. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten jumped. I've jumped people. It's just plain and simple. People look at me and they judge me based on the way that I look, and that's the problem. That's always been my advantage, because I don't look like I've done certain things, but I have, and I'm not I'm like really embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact of the person that I am now. But that person that I was before still exists in me, and it is capable of doing the things that I did in the past again. So what I'm saying is that I make mistakes, and I continue to make mistakes. I'm going to continue to make mistakes until I die. Now, some of those mistakes may not be as big as the mistakes that I've made in the past, but I guarantee you, a mistake is a mistake, and that there's repercussions towards the mistakes that you make. So overall, what I'm saying is, I'm not a good guy. I'm just not. I'm just like any and everybody else. There's a positive and a negative side to me. I'm what you call a hood nerd. I like Japanimation. I'm a vegetarian. I read books. I look at the news every day. I look at the local news and the nationwide news every day. I work out. I take care of my children. I cook. I clean. I can wash my own clothes. I could do some of everything. But then the hood side of me is every now and then I want to put my hands in my pants, hold my testicles, and play video games all day. The hood side of me is I gotta curb my cursing. I gotta stop saying the N-word. The hood side of me is I tend to hang around a lot of hood dudes. They tend to flock around me because we are alike. We can relate, and I can't relate to some of the people, some of the things that I do. I can't relate to those people, such as like your conscious community. Like, I tried going to a poetry thing, and I used to do poetry, and then I was like, yo, this is lame. Girl, the chicks is doing this, and man, these guys this is lame. I don't want to be here. I don't fit in. But every time I go around the hood and be around these hood people, I tend to fit in. I had a drinking problem. Had one. I still drink though. Haven't smoked weed in a while, but that's not to say that I won't. Period. I've been chased out of a chick's house, boyfriend. I know she got a boyfriend, and he chasing me out of the house, wanting to beat me up because I'm in there with his girl. It's a lot of stuff that I've done in the past. It's a lot of stuff that I've done in the present that will make you confused. And people will sit back and say, Langston, what are you saying all of this stuff for? The reason why I'm telling you this is because some of you all have high expectations for me. Some of you all out there my mother, my father, my family, my loved ones, my friends. And I'm telling you that at the end of the day, those high expectations that you have, I'm not going to live up to them. I'm not saying that I'm not capable of living up to them, because I am capable of doing it. It's just that I'm not going to do it. I'm not. Like, take for example, let's just say for the sake of this conversation that your expectation, what you expect out of me is for me to watch the news every day, you know what I'm saying, take down notes, and then do a video, and then the next day do the same thing and study, go to the library, you know, look things up, you know what I'm saying, and just be this straight up bookworm. I'm not doing it. I'm just trying to understand, when am I supposed to get brain? When I was supposed to get smarter? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about start smart up here. I'm talking about brain downstairs. That's what I'm saying. I ain't that type of nerd. Like, I love women. So when do I supposed to be with them? If y'all expect for me to do this. No, I'm not living up to your expectations. I'm just not. So at the end of the day, whenever if you were to hear something about me that's kind of out of the way, hey, yeah, man, I saw Langston at the strip club throwing ones. Oh, okay. And I'm not living up to your expectations, mommy. I'm not living up to your expectations, daddy. To my sister, to my friends. I'm not gonna do it. It's too much. And at the end of the day, I'm just saying this is. I'm not saying that my mother expects something from me, but I'm just saying for the sake of the conversation. And at the end of the day, this is crazy. The things that you all may hold me accountable for, you won't even hold yourself accountable for it. So while you all want me to put down the blunt, you all are looking at me like, yeah, man, Langston, man, he's righteous, yo. He don't drink, he don't smoke. No, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna live up to your expectations, and I don't think that anyone should. Because when you do, you put people in a box, and when you put people in a box, you control them. And I'm above and beyond being controlled anymore. Period. That is in the past. I have been controlled by drugs. I've been controlled by religion. I've been controlled by a cult leader named Dr. Melikazi York, which is not a doctor because he just got his GED. So how can he be in jail? So how can he be a doctor getting a GED for the first time? So at the end of the day, you're not going to control me. You're not going to, and I did a video. This is the past video. You can't tell me what to do. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is I'm not going to live up to your expectations. It's just that plain and simple. And they work one and the same. I'm beyond that now. This is what I did with my life. I put down the books for the very first time. And I just started to apply the knowledge that I learned from those books and gained a profound amount of wisdom. And the true freedom that we're supposed to experience before the physical freedom is the mental. And when I experienced that, I was like, wow, that's crazy. I caught an epiphany. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you mean to tell me if I just let everything go and just focus on me and love and appreciate who I am, good or bad, I can have this glorious life? And when I did that, that's what happened. So now, let's take for example, if you put in the comment section, oh, Langston, you're this, it just goes over my head like, oh, okay, that's what you think. That's what you think. Do you understand? When people say things to me like, Langston, I think you're not smart. Okay, that's what you think though. I don't think that. So therefore it doesn't affect me. And that's the point that I'm making. I don't let anybody affect me anymore. I don't let anyone infect me. Because once you infect someone, they have what? An infection, a disease, and it spreads fast. And it works here in the mind, and then it goes down into the body. And I'm not allowing that to happen to me anymore. I'm not living up to your expectations. I'm just not. I'm just letting you know It's just that plain and simple. It's nothing complicated about it. I do what I want to do. I say what I want to say. And it's just that plain and simple. It's not complicated. And the type of lifestyle and the way that I want to, well, it's the same thing. The type of lifestyle, the way that I want to exist on this planet, like the thought, the way that I think coexist. So I want a lifestyle that's just, man, I could just pick up and move here and do this and do that whenever I want to do it. Why? Because my mind is not locked in. I know that I don't have to live in one place all my life and die in that same place. I know that. I know that I don't have to get married. I know that. I know that I don't have to praise your God. That's your God. Don't put him on me. That's your God. Your God. See, let me clear this up, right? You are right. Your God is real. He is. Jesus is real. To you, not to me. And this is the point that I'm trying to make. If you want to live your life and you want religion to control you, you want Jesus to guide you and God to guide you, that's fine. But that is not my guider. Jesus he's not my Lord and Savior. He's yours. So you keep him. Your life is perfectly good with them, but I'm telling you, don't give them to me. And that's the same thing with everything else. Don't tell me what to do. I'm not living up to your expectations because of who are you? Who are you? Really? No, I'm dead serious. Like, who are you in my life? Like, if anybody that I would want to live up to their expectations would possibly be my mom's, but that's pretty much it. But I'm not doing it anymore, man. It's tiring. It's tiring. It's boring. People go around and ask this dumb question that everybody like, man, what is it that you want to do with your life? Why are you concerned? I don't ask people that. I don't ask people what they do, what's their career, and did they go to college? You want to know why? Because that doesn't matter to me. I'm not going to judge you based on the school that you went to and the amount of money that you make. I'm going to judge you based on what you have up here. Period. Your common sense. I don't want the big words. Don't give me those big words. Don't tell me how many books you read, because there are a lot of idiots that read books. Just because you read books doesn't make a difference. Like, in specific, there are different genres of books. So you might be reading comic books. And I'm asking you about politics. You don't know anything about that because you're reading how Wolverine beat the Juggernaut. So I can't go based on that. And I hate it when people do that. And that's another way of putting you in a box. Because if I tell you, hey, listen, I pick up trash for a living. You went to college? Nah, I just got my GED. Right then and there, you're not going to want to talk to me. Because you truly believe that I don't have anything to bless you with. And that's far from the furthest truth. I've talked to bums before, and I've gotten some of the most profound information and knowledge from a bum. Period. So I just want to let you know I'm not living under your expectations, as well as my mother's, my father's, my family's, my friends, my associates, and neither should you. I don't expect anything. I expect the same thing that I expect out of me from you. Period. And that is just be you. That's it. So from now on, I know that the channel's going to get bigger. I know that I'm going to be on different platforms. And I know that I'm going to somewhat be a household name. But one thing that I'm not going to change is being me. This person that you see right now, no matter what platform and how big I get, I'm still going to be who and what I am. Don't expect shit from me. No less, no more. Other than that, my name is Langston 2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely share this video.